Слушаю.
Hey guys, Yomi here again, and today I'm getting the Mastery Dogtag for the PKP Pecheneg in Battlefield 4. This is one of the slow-firing, very powerful LMGs in the game, and it was suggested by Paolo on my last Mastery Dogtag video on the UMP45. Just remember guys, if there was a weapon that you guys would like me to master next, just leave your suggestion down in the comment section down below, and I'll definitely consider doing it. Check the description down below for weapons I have yet to master. And last time a lot of you guys left me a sniper rifle to master or suggested to me. Just to let you know, the only two that I'm even in range of getting a Mastery Dogtag with are the JNG90 and the M98B. So it's very unlikely that I'm gonna grind a sniper rifle like 300 or more kills to unlock the Mastery Dogtag, just saying. But anyway, this video is on the PKP Pecheneg, so let's talk about how this weapon performs. Like I said before, this is one of the slow-firing, extremely powerful LMGs, and you can really feel the power whenever you're shooting this weapon. It really feels like you're tearing your enemy apart, and it's a lot of fun to use because of that. And it's one of the only slow-firing LMGs along with the M60, the M240 Bravo. These weapons tend to just have tons and tons of power behind them, and it's usually represented in their damage models, because this gun does have the highest damage model of all of the LMGs. It's tied with a few of those other really slow firing LMGs with that damage. But one thing I don't get is in the spring patch, DICE actually nerfed the PKP Pecheneg. I don't really understand why, and now it is extremely difficult to use. If you're terrible at controlling recoil, this gun is going to be nearly impossible for you to kill people with without using a bipod. And it was pretty difficult trying to get used to it at first. I was like just shooting straight at enemies, and if you hold down mouse button 1, all of the bullets are just gonna go completely around your target, and it gets really annoying. But I don't really understand why they felt the need to nerf the PKP, because it seemed pretty fairly difficult to master before the patch, so it seems like a bigger mistake to me than Visceral adding in those Fox criminal masks in Battlefield Hardline. That makes it look like the criminals are going to a furry convention. Man, those criminals must really hate chlorine gas. But regardless, we're pretty much stuck with the nerfed version of the PKP Pecheneg, so I did get kind of used to it after using it for about 4 rounds or so. I ended up being pretty proficient with it. You just have to figure out what kind of lead is, because it is pretty slow bullet velocity, so you have to lead quite a bit. And this is another one of those weapons where you have to slow way down, be really patient, and tap really slowly, especially at range. If you tap even the most moderately slightly fast, the bullets are going to spread out and miss the target that you're blatantly aiming at. It's absolutely crazy how wide the spread is on this gun, and all of this stuff is just to nerf the power of this weapon, how much damage it has. And it makes it kind of crazy. It makes it kind of like you don't really want to use this weapon, especially on wide open maps. You pretty much just want to use this in close quarters and destroy everybody, even though it does have that slower fire rate. But there is a silver lining to all this, and that is using this gun with a bipod. You guys have no idea how amazing this gun is with a bipod. You put it on and you're going to dominate whatever part of the map that you set up on. It probably cannot be stressed enough how much I recommend you use this with a bipod. Like, no matter what, I mean, it kind of makes you a bit of a scrub if you're just sitting at some part of the map and laying down, but if you're in a strategic location and trying to like stop a push, which I was doing on the propaganda map, it was just completely amazing and entirely necessary for my team. I was set up on that street, the main street of propaganda, on a little concrete box thing right in front of A, and I was trying to stop a massive offensive from D or B, which my teammates just lost, and the enemy team was running around in like a Zerg rush the entire match. So they were done Zerging across the street to A, and it was just me and my LMG because my teammates were all off somewhere else, and I was screaming at them in chat to come help, but this LMG helped me get like 10 or 15 kills, mowing them down. I ended up dying and I wasn't able to completely stop the push. They were Zerging too hard, but this gun pretty much prevented us from losing the match because I was set up with this stupid bipod. And this has all just been like set upon me because I've just been using the bipod because of that nerf on grips, because there's really no benefit to using a grip now because it causes problems with your spread, and especially with this gun, you don't want to increase your spread anymore. So I was either running it naked or with a bipod, and I was like, well, I might as well just use a bipod just so I can get that benefit at long range, just set up and freaking snipe people across the map. So I was just running it with that, and I do that every once in a while. I'm probably going to do it with pretty much every LMG I use now because of that grip nerf, because that also really doesn't make any sense to me, but that is probably the best thing to do now. I think I might have even been using the heavy barrel with this gun, so that might have been causing more recoil or more spread, but it made it more accurate at range, and that's just what I wanted. Now, if you just want to run and gun with this weapon, that is completely fine. You don't need to use a bipod. That's completely optional and really only needed if you're trying to kill guys at long range. You can attempt to do it without the bipod, but it is extremely freaking difficult. And especially if your enemy has any kind of brain, they're going to move out of the way before you can manage to kill them without a bipod. So if you just want to run and gun with a grip or completely naked, that's good. And this gun has surprisingly good hip-fire accuracy. For an LMG, it seems like it would be terrible. Like, even the reticle for the hip-fire is really wide apart, but I find whenever I get into close quarters, it's actually easier to just hip-fire someone than it is to aim down sights. And it is a lot of fun, too. It makes you feel like some kind of badass, like a Rambo, kind of, whenever you're killing guys with a hip-fire with this weapon. So there we go, another Mastery Dogtag down and many more to go. Just remember guys, if there is a weapon that you guys would like me to master next, just leave it down in the comment section down below, and I'll definitely consider doing it. And until next time, if you guys like this, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. This is Yummy. Goodbye, and good hunting.